The illusion of the easy way, trading as a profession versus gambling. Why strategy hopping is stalling your progress, and the three pillars required to actually find traction in the markets. People want easy things. It's human nature, but trading is a profession, no different than being a surgeon or an engineer. Yet, because the barrier to entry is so low, it's rarely treated with the same respect as those fields. Right now, the industry is split into two distinct sides: the gambling side and the profession of trading. Don't get fooled by the influencers flexing massive payouts on social media. What they rarely show you is the sheer amount of capital they burned feeding a high-stakes gambling scheme to get that one highlight reel. For a select few, the casino pays out. But as anyone who understands odds will tell you, it doesn't work for everyone, and it doesn't work forever. Eventually, the gambling side changes. Regulations tighten, or the odds shift even heavier toward the house, and the game ends. That is why the smart move is always to learn the profession first and then treat your first small account or the funding companies purely as a tool, not the destination. Going into your first personal account or to a funding evaluation without professional experience is like walking up to a high-stakes blackjack table against the pros and expecting to walk away a winner. It's insanity. When traders realize they are losing, they look for the easiest fix, a magic indicator or a secret strategy that tells them exactly when to buy and sell. But asking a system to make you statistically profitable without understanding the market is like a surgeon trying to operate based on a magic 8-ball. Would you want to be the patient on that table? I bet you don't. The real teacher and the trait we mistake. Do yourself a favor and commit to learning how to read the actual market. Auction market theory and the market profile provide incredible visual aids and key structural references to understand what is happening behind the scenes. I am not saying the market profile is the only way or that it's some holy grail, but it is the framework that finally worked for me. If you use something else that works, that's great. But don't mistake a mechanical strategy or an indicator for actual learning. Screen time is the best teacher, but screen time mixed with constant strategy hopping is just a cycle of frustration. If you want to use the market profile because it organizes market-generated information, MGI, into a clean, visual context, then accept the learning curve. Don't expect to master it after one video, one lesson, or 1 week. Think about it. There are thousands of great free do-it-yourself videos on YouTube showing you how to fix a car, build a house, or repair a computer. You might watch one and manage to fix a single part. But does that video make you a professional mechanic or an architect? Of course not. The 3 pillars of real growth. To build a professional foundation, you have to put in the time and effort. There are no shortcuts. But as you navigate this learning curve, you need to ensure you are concrete and structured across 3 critical pillars. First is intentionality. Stop wandering. You must be deliberate in your choices. Every single bit of time and money you invest into this craft needs a specific purpose. What vagueness looks like. Sitting in front of the charts for 6 hours a day, staring blankly at candles blinking, or mindlessly scrolling through trading forums hoping to stumble on a secret setup. That has not been intentional. What intentionality looks like is allocating exactly 1 hour a day to log your trades, review what the MGI was showing at the moment of your entry, and studying why a specific auction structure behaved the way it did. If you buy a tool, a course, or a book, it shouldn't be out of boredom. It must serve a specific gap you are actively trying to bridge. The second pillar is awareness. Radical honesty. You have to be deeply honest about what you don't know, what you need to know, and the realistic timeline required to learn a craft like this. What a lack of awareness looks like. Believing that because you have a background in business, engineering, or corporate management, you can master a live auction marketplace in 3 weeks. It's assuming a string of 5 green days means you've cracked the code. On the other hand, what awareness looks like is looking at your journal and admitting, I don't actually understand how to identify when an auction is balanced versus imbalanced, and I am overtrading during the quiet periods because of it. It's recognizing that mastering market structure takes months of consistent observation, not a single weekend seminar. And finally, accountability, the missing link. This is the pillar most independent traders miss entirely. People go to university because they want to learn, but they aren't just paying for information. They are paying for the structure, the curriculum, and the guidance of professors who check their work. Independent trading lacks this entirely. Left completely alone, our natural human instinct is to take shortcuts. When we have a bad day, we hide the data or skip logging the loss. Worse, without a guide, we start chasing every shiny new indicator because we don't have an accountability partner standing over our shoulder saying, "Don't go down that path, I've already been there, and it's a dead end." Structure keeps you from destroying your account when your discipline slips. Moving forward. If you are serious about moving away from the gambling mindset, stopping the noise, and learning how to actually read the market structure, we are here to help you navigate that process. Through our Substack private membership, you can get direct access to the tools we use and a space to ask questions day to day as a monthly member. And for those who want a more dedicated, structured push, our yearly and founding memberships include direct one-on-one mentoring sessions. Together, we can build an actionable growth plan with the exact accountability checks you need to stop guessing. You can also get even further education daily inside the Camelback Trading Room, including our daily webinar. The goal isn't to hand you a fish, it's to teach you how to fish for yourself. Whenever you are ready to treat this like a profession, the door is open. As always, remember, context is everything. Be safe and trade well.